I'm Agent Morris with the NSA, and this is Special Agent Kirkpatrick. Now, we know you've all been through quite an ordeal, so we appreciate you making the trip to Washington on such short notice.
Yes, you three experienced the first verified case of alien abduction, so naturally you are of great interest to the United States government.
It's nuts, man. I mean, we're just small-town buds who saw a UFO in the woods. I mean, now we're hanging out with the government.
Okay. Now, after the blue light pulled you into the spacecraft, what is your next memory?
I came to and saw a beautiful being made of like a beautiful calming light.
Yeah, same here. That being touched my head, and I felt every emotion in its purest form. It was amazing, and I cried, sir.
Okay, and you, Miss Rafferty?
Wow. What floor were you guys on? I woke up in a dirty metal dome, and 40 little gray aliens watched me pee in a steel bowl. When they took the bowl, walked out.
Interesting. Were these beings also bathed in light?
No. They were gray with big fat eyes, little mouths. They just stared while I peed. I don't think I was dealing with the top brass.
And how did they instruct you to urinate? Was that telepathically?
No. I woke up, I had to pee like a camel. So, I started peeing, and one of the gray aliens slapped the wall and pointed at the bowl. So I got the hint, I kind of ducked, walked over the bowl, peed in it.
Yes, I see. Now, when you all awoke, were you clothed?
I was wrapped in like a robe made out of warm, glowing energy.
Yeah, like a blanket made out of pure love.
Yeah, a little different for me. I had my shirt I came in with, but my pants were gone. So, my coot was out. It was full Porky Pig in it in a drafty dome.
Now, did you all stay on the same ship the entire time, or?
Well, you know, my body did, but my consciousness was shown what lies beyond time and space. It was so beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm just crying just thinking about it a little bit.
Do you need a tissue?
What? No, sorry, I'll use my shirt.
The alien showed my mind the furnace of all creation, what we would call God.
What? These fancy cats are seeing God. Meanwhile, I'm starting phase 2, which is me sitting on a stool while 40 gray aliens take turns gently batting my knockers around. Did y'all get the knocker stuff?
No knocker stuff, sorry.
And did you feel threatened, Miss Rafferty?
No. They were real respectful about it. They were in a line, and then one by one they'd step up, slap a knocker, and then go to the end of the line, wait for another turn. It didn't hurt. It was like, I'm sorry, pardon me, Sharon. It's kind of like that. No harm, no foul.
Kind of hurts. Yeah, that hurts.
Perhaps they were collecting biological data?
No, that felt super off the books. I swear to God, there was one gray alien by a door just kind of peeking. I think he was the lookout. Look, it wasn't my worst Wednesday night.
And how did the aliens return you all to Earth?
I was carried down gently. He's crying. I was carried down gently in a cradle of light, placed into a soft bed of wildflowers.
Yeah. The light laid me down like a baby in a meadow near my house. I was smiling and weeping, tears of joy, sir.
All right, well, now this miffs me a little bit. Because my grand exit was out of what was basically like a big airplane toilet, okay? I dropped down 7 feet onto the roof of a Long John Silver's. They threw out my pants separately. They missed the roof. My slacks landed in a frickin' pine tree 30 feet away. So I had to just chill up there with my damn coot and prune shoe hanging till the place opened up.
you got screwed.
Oh, you think, Todd?
Well, we'd like to take you guys for physical examinations now.
Yeah, all right. They're gonna be any knocker stuff?
Possibly, I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Just be gentle, because they're pretty banged up. Tell me about God. What's God's deal?
Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. Now it's laser time.
Thank you all for coming on such short notice. Once again, I'm Agent Morris with the NSA, and this is Special Agent Fitzsimmons.
You three are of great interest to the U.S. government, as you are the first and only people to have experienced two verified alien abductions.
This is nuts, like, 'cause one minute we're drinking beer in Nicole's parking lot, and it's like now we're cosmic curiosities.
Indeed. Now, can you tell us how you were brought aboard the spacecraft?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for this bitchin' hat. It fits my head perfect, and I love it.
Oh, well, we're glad you like it.
And also to answer your question, sir, it was this sort of like pathway made of golden light came down from the spaceship, and we were just like gently ushered in and just floated up into it.
Yeah, we got up and, we got up in the ship and we saw the aliens, glowing beings made of beautiful light. And they welcomed us back. It was amazing.
I see. And you, Miss Rafferty.
Yeah. Cookie crumbled a little different for me here. I wasn't so much lifted by light as I was caught in a net. Little bastard set a snare for me. Next thing I know, I'm being winched straight up through the world's sappiest pine tree, right? My slacks got snagged on a branch, so they're gone. And I'm hauled on board with my bush and my tush hanging out. I see my old pals, the gray aliens with the big, stupid, fat eyes, and I'm hit with the realization, first time I've been on a second date since 2009.
Now, once aboard the ship, what happened?
Well, the aliens, touched our foreheads, and I saw my whole life, even parts I haven't lived yet, and in a lot of those parts, I was wearing this hat.
Yeah, it was as if through their touch, I understood the answer to that all-important question, why are we here?
What? These guys are tripping out at Burning Man. Meanwhile, I'm stranded at the Fire Festival. I hadn't been on board more than 2 minutes before the little grays start tapping on my knockers. Keep in mind, I got no pants, so my taco and my choco are out on my nose. And this one guy peeks around the back. He starts pointing at my butt like, whoa, how'd we miss this?
Interesting. And how would you describe their demeanor?
Shoppers storming a Walmart on Black Friday. They were all dropping in, scrambling to mash up my cheek meat like it's pizza dough, right? Some would knead for a bit, and wait for another turn. I mean, if they're coming back for seconds, that means dinner's a hit, right?
I wonder if this was some sort of anatomical study?
Nah, I don't think any of these guys are working on their master's thesis. Here's what I think was happening. You might help me out, Ted. Stand up. 1 second. Yeah, turn around. Thanks. So these guys don't have butts, regular butts. I don't think they've ever seen a crack before. So my theory is, right, they thought I had, broken into 2 pieces, and they were trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Gosh, they were trying everything. I mean, they were pushing, they were slamming. They'd take one cheek, kind of jiggle it, prime it, and they were making a sound the whole time like, one guy was trying to punch it back together like he was breaking in a catcher's mitt. Another one of these idiots was just jamming his face in there, looking for the source of the tear. And I was like, hey, last guy who did that got double barrel pink eye. Thanks, Todd. You can sit down.
Now, how were you all returned to Earth?
We were led down a passageway of light, cradled by what felt like a big fuzzy mitten. And it almost felt like I was, like God himself, was playing with my hair. It was one of the happiest moments of my life. Right up there with getting this hat.
Todd, ease up on the hat, right? But when the aliens left, I remember feeling like happy and safe, because I knew they'd always be there just watching over me.
All right, that really puts a bee in my beaver. Because I get pushed out the hatch to find they've let me out on top of the ship. So I gotta scoot myself down cold metal to a jump spot. I free fall 20 feet down. I land ass up on a pool raft with my pink pocket and my stink rocket on full display in the middle of Danny Randall's pool party.
I'm sorry, who is Danny Randall?
Beats the hell out of me, but he's never gonna forget his 12th birthday. I'll tell you that.
All right, well, if you would come with us, we'd like to run some medical tests.
Just so you guys know, some of the bruises on my keister were there before the aliens got to me.